May is massive. Miss May is coming in, and I feel like she's going to kind of be handing out some big hidings. She's got her eclipse wand and she's going to be, doing her thing. And yeah, it's a big month. Yeah, I feel like this month is the tipping point. It's the kind of culmination of some real big energies kind of all coming together. And, the two eclipses, solar, lunar, pooh. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Sarah Louise from Sarah Louise Live, and I'm here to share with you my forecast for May, and in particularly this first week of May. So yeah, May is massive. Miss May is coming in, and I feel like she's going to kind of be handing out some big hidings. She's got her eclipse wand and she's going to be, doing her thing. And yeah, it's a big month. Yeah, I feel like this month is the tipping point. It's the kind of culmination of some real big energies kind of all coming together. And the two eclipses, solar, lunar, pooh. We start right now, 1st of May. Could depend where you are, could have happened yesterday or 30th of April, but 1st of May for me, where I am, solar eclipse in Taurus. 2 weeks time we've got lunar eclipse in Scorpio, my sign, like deep, intense power. And this lunar eclipse just wants to blow everything apart, I feel like. We've also got Jupiter moving. Jupiter's one of the biggest planets, and when it moves, we feel the rift of energy moving into Aries. Going to create big changes. And I feel like this eclipse window, the first couple of weeks, opens up these doorways. It kind of goes, right, have this in your life, don't have this. Yes, this person, not that person. Yes, this thought, not that. Have a look at your shadow. What does it look like? What needs to change? How do you need to step up in your best life? And if you don't do the stepping up, it's like the eclipse is like, just take the stairs away. Just knock them away. And then at the end of the month, this beautiful movement of Jupiter into Aries is like, okay, now let's go big here. What do you want? What is it? And you got the space because the eclipse has cleared out all that BS. So there's massive shifting, there's massive endings, there's massive new beginnings, there's massive opportunity, and could be a little bit of grieving and letting go. Old stories, gonna have to face bits of the shadows. We don't like looking at the shadow. But remember, when we face those shadows and we face old stuff and we face things that we need to let go of, we let them go and we create space for new to come in. New that's more aligned with us today, not who we were. So it's a really big month. May's gonna come in and be a game changer. I feel like the plot of the story is gonna change internally and the world around us. I feel like there's lots of things gonna come out of the shadows into the light for us to see. Eclipses do that. They shine the light on the big shadows, on the collective, on world issues, but also within us on an individual level. So this week it begins. Solar eclipse, new moon. I totally feel as well, right, that new moons, as we know, they're all about creation. They're all about, setting our intentions. It's a new cycle. So, it's starting again. Every month we have this beautiful opportunity with a new moon to, set our intentions, begin the new cycle. When we have a new moon with an eclipse, it's like the new moon on steroids. But I feel like our main part of creation comes a bit later on in this month. As I said, when Jupiter starts to come into action. And I feel like this new moon wants us to hand over a little bit to the universe. Hand over kind of our wants, our needs, our desires, a little bit to the universe. Yes, we put it out there, but it's more of a like, okay, universe, what do you have for me? You know what I want, you know what I've asked for. And kind of trusting in that, trusting the energy to move and create differently for this new moon because of this eclipse. So most definitely it's a time to stay centered, clear about where we're going, but it's also a time of huge surrendering. Yeah, maybe that universe has a much better plan, you know, a much bigger, much better, much more interesting, much more exciting, much more adventurous, loving, whatever, than we do. And if we kind of put out there what we desire, and then we trust and surrender and open up to what if, what is, what could be, might be bigger, better. Yeah, so I feel like this new moon, there's a lot of surrendering. So this week, really focus on surrendering. Because the energy is like this, it's so important to look after yourself, like next level look after yourself, your mind, your body, your soul, whatever that means to you. Yeah, it's really important to stay aware of the energies each week through this month. Yeah, so you know what's coming up. You don't get lost in the chaos. You're like, oh yeah, I know this week my work, my, you know, some call it inner work, some just call it personal development, some call it spiritual work, whatever you call it, it doesn't matter. My work this week is to surrender. To surrender, and when stuff comes up, just to sit with it, surrender to it, stay really grounded. Remember, we're in Taurus season now. Yeah, what does Taurus want us to do? Get really nicely grounded. Yeah, think of that ball. That ball's really good when it's grounded and it's earthed. When it's not, it's like chaotic. Yeah, so barefoot on the grass. You know, eating really beautiful, nurturing, soul food. Yeah, Tauruses like to eat. They love their food. Like, we're in their season. Let's work with them. Get grounded. Look after yourself. Surrender. Open up. It's a big week. I have a live online session working with this eclipse energy. I'm actually doing it just afterwards. So it's Monday, Brisbane time, 7 p.m. It's the first day of the opening of the portal that's going to stay open for 2 weeks until we hit that Scorpio lunar eclipse. So it's like day one. I'm going to give you some advice. I'm going to guide you on how to deeply work with this. We're going to do a deep meditation where, you know, you'll be able to repeat it through this 2-week cycle to take on board, because, you know, there's opportunity here. There's opportunity for big growth, leaving old behind, you know, really moving forward and receiving some beautiful divine gifts from the universe that are greater than we could ever have created ourselves. Remember, we are just the co-creators, and the universe is doing its bit too. So this time at the moment is a little bit of like, okay, well, I'm doing my bit over here, I'm opening up, and then here you go. What do you got for me? So this week, surrender, hop online, do my thing or not, do your own, I don't mind, just do the work. Yeah, really make the most of this month, because there is a lot happening and there's a lot of energy shifting. And remember, our universe is actually working with us, not against us, for our evolution. Yeah, many say that eclipses come in for a huge step in our evolution. Yeah, that's why we have these eclipse seasons come up, you know. So I'll see lots of you online for that live session, and yeah, let's create some magic. Let's really work with the energy that's available. So see you online. Have a great week. Happy eclipse season. Welcome Miss May in with her little eclipse wand. It's like she's like, pa-da, pa-da, pa-da. Yeah. She'll banish, vanish, create, wishes. It's all out there. It's all going to happen. Trust me. Exciting times. Have a beautiful week. I love you. And I'll see lots of you online. I'll make sure that there's a link attached to this so it is easy. Okay, lots of love.